G'day folks, Andy here from McDowall Manor. So welcome to more harebrained schemes here at the Manor. I want to make a bench seat, and inside that bench seat I want to have some storage. The idea is that I'll put the bench seat over there on the other side of that garden so we can sit and watch the chickens, which I particularly like to do in the late afternoon with a homemade beer, as you do. Anyway, I had some of that framing timber left over from the other previous projects, so I thought, oh, I'll bloody use some of that. And as you know, I've been recycling some old palings from the old aquaponics bed, so I thought, oh, I'll bloody use them. And so the aim is, as much as possible, to recycle things that have been used previously and no longer required, and we'll turn them into something, hopefully, that will be functional, and God forbid, might even look alright. So there's step one, is both sides of the frame will be put together. Well, they have been put together. And I'm about to complete adding those old palings on. And we'll see it all come together, hey? So hopefully you can see that's the front and the back of the box. Originally I thought I'd actually let the frame show on a lot of it because I quite like that look, but I'll have to talk to Rosie and see whether she wants it to look frameless or not. Simply a matter of turning the bits around before I attach them, so it's not hard to do. Hopefully you can see that was just me checking that the two boxes for the bottom, that'll be the seat and the storage, do in fact line up, and yes, they do. Of two minds whether to reduce the height on that back. It just looks a bit high to me. I've sat on it. It kind of measures up okay, but it just still looks too high, and I think it would be more sensible if I cut off the top two boards. Anyway, so we'll continue on. Okay, so you probably got the idea a lot better now, what we're talking about. I've still got a couple of boards I've got to put in the back. You can probably see the gaps there. One at the bottom and one in the middle. The boards on the side, can you see the front ones are at the back? That's to allow the frame to show. Now the boards on the side can't go on the back unless I put a little L bracket, and I'm not keen on doing that. So what I'll do is I'll make sure they only go the same, so the same length as that guy, essentially. So they'll cover up the timber of the front ones, but they will not cover up the frame. Well, at least not on the front and the back anyway. Actually, I could probably go by, I might even do that. I'll screw straight into the palings, and that way I won't cover any of the frame. That's probably a better solution, Andy. Alright. Yeah, that is a good solution. Huh. Now the only thing I'm worried about, and I'm still worried about it, I said it before, is whether that back's too tall. It doesn't look as silly now that I've got the base on. But maybe I'll still take one off. I don't know, let's get it together and then we'll make a judgment, shall we? Okay, so I didn't get a lot of time today, but you can see I've got the sides in. See what I mean now when I was talking about I want the frame to look exposed? So we'll just go around the other side. There we go. And there's a bottom in the bottom. It's not meant to be solid. I want it to, you know, the water to be able to get out if it does get in. So I've got to put him on feet still. They're going to be pretty simple and pretty basic, folks. And then I'm going to put the seat on that opens up as the lid of the box and the seat that you sit on. And I'm still debating whether or not to cut some off that back. But I'll wait until I get the feet on, because that'll put it in a better perspective. Anyway, I did it by measure, but that's what you get for measuring, folks. Alright, we'll be back tomorrow, hopefully to finish him. So there it is in situ. I'll probably paint it at some stage. I'll do it to match the pizza oven behind, that sort of creamy colour. Bob's checking it out. Now I did cut a bit off the back. I cut two palings off. And I'm much happier with how that looks. You can see the feet are underneath. I'll show you what I did in... I was going to hinge this, but I don't think I will. I think I prefer it unhinged, and I'll just take the lid off in a sec and show you. So you can see how that's constructed. Pretty simple. The back and front board stayed on. I put the back board on because I thought I was going to attach hinges, but it kind of made a sort of stealthy place to store stuff. So I don't think I'll put hinges on it at all, because it just lifts off and pops straight back on again, so it's no drama. Yeah, so probably the only thing it will get is a paint. But other than that, I am actually quite happy with the Andy bench storage solution. Alright folks, you have a good one, eh? Alright.